Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another video and to the Weird Products Holiday Special. I have been wanting to do a Weird Products Christmas episode for several years now and I was just never able to get around to it. December has always been such a busy month for me on my channel with 25 days of suggestions and everything, and it's always just a busy month for everyone in all of our personal lives, you know? So I was never really able to get around to doing it, but this year I made sure to set aside some time to find some weird holiday Christmas themed Cars items. And some of you guys helped out as well over on my Discord server. So thank you to everyone over on my Discord server who sent me weird holiday Cars products. Over the years, there have been a lot of Christmas themed Cars products released, not just ornaments, but other items like stockings and other types of decorations. In this video, I'll be going over some of the weirdest ones that I could find on the internet, but, as per usual, I'll only be looking at officially licensed items. I don't usually clarify that in Weird Products, but when it comes to Cars Christmas items, a lot of them are custom-made ones sold on eBay or Etsy. I've seen a lot of people just like drill holes into die casts and stick hooks in them and sell them as ornaments, or just make their own custom stockings and sell them online. Since those aren't officially licensed items, I won't be covering them here, but who knows, maybe in the future we'll do Weird Products Etsy edition. I don't know. Anyway, let's get started with some ornaments. Cars ornaments are typically very hit or miss. Sometimes they really look like the characters, and sometimes they don't. Like here. This is a Mater ornament. I'm not sure where it was available, but I believe it was one of the Disney Store's ornaments. It just has sort of the art style that a lot of Disney Store ornaments use, where, unlike Hallmark ornaments, they don't try to be all that realistic to the character and oftentimes give them a bit more exaggerated, cartoony proportions. And that really didn't work out for Mater here. Maybe this image is warped in some way, but it really does look like Mater has been, like, uncomfortably stretched upwards. I could also bring up the fact that his reindeer hat is combined with a Santa hat here for some reason. Okay, you do you, Mater. My mom was at Hallmark earlier this year, and she sent me a picture of this next item in hopes that I could feature it in a Weird Products episode. So, shout out to my mom for finding out about this one. This year, Hallmark has been selling a Piston Cup tree topper, which is adorable. I don't know why you'd want to make your tree Cars themed, but you know what? I like that that's an option now. It also comes with this really cute tree skirt. Look at this artwork, it's so adorable. I'm seeing this for the first time ever right now. I'm, like, genuinely grinning from ear to ear. This is so cute, I love it. Why is there, like, a fenced-off area behind Luigi and Guido's? It's kind of weird. But I asked her, like, what ornaments did they make to put on it, you know? And she sent me a picture of the ornaments they made. They're just... They're just JPEGs of Cars characters on little circles that you can hang from the tree. I was so disappointed. She asked, like, do you want me to buy this? And I was genuinely going to say, yeah, you know what, I'll put it in the background of my videos this year. I'll buy a mini tree, I'll put the piston cup on it, and then I saw the ornaments included, and realized they were just flat JPEGs of the cast of Cars. For some weird reason, they're using the Cars 2 art of Fillmore complete with his headset. I don't know why, but this completely turned me off from buying this. In hindsight, I could have just filled it with the Cars ornaments I already have, and you can see here they do have a little Lightning and little Mater. That is literally what the ornaments are called. That are actual regular ornaments that aren't just flat JPEGs that you could put on this. But yeah, you know what? Honestly, maybe I should pick this up. Maybe I'll go pick it up after Christmas at Hallmark on clearance. It's only $25 to begin with, which is way cheaper than I thought it was, but then again, you're just paying for the piston cup and the tree skirt. You have to buy the tree separately. Maybe I'll buy this one. I don't really think this one is weird. I just really wanted to talk about it. I always love seeing what new ornaments Hallmark puts out each year, and we get a new Cars one on most years. Like, for example, 2021, where they did a special 15th anniversary Cars ornament, which used the Cars 3 McQueen design, despite celebrating the anniversary of the first movie. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. But in 2019, for some reason, they decided to do a Miss Fritter ornament. I still don't know why. that was their choice, but it's kinda great. It has a button that has Miss Fritter voice lines. My only question is, why 2019 and also why Miss Fritter? It does seem like kind of an odd pick. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, it must have been made in 2017, right? To coincide with Cars 3 from when it was new. No, 2019, that's 2 years after. I don't know, it just seems kinda odd. It's not often we get new Miss Fritter merchandise. Most of it just came out around the same time as 2017. All the characters out there, there are so many Cars characters who don't have, like, Hallmark ornaments, but Miss Fritter gets one? Alright, guys, this is the last ornament I'm talking about. There are a lot more out there I could go into, but I don't want this entire episode to just be ornaments. I found this one while editing, and I just couldn't pass up talking about it. It's a pretty old one. It's from 2007. It looks pretty similar to a lot of my Cars ornaments, which are pretty old now, too. It's Dinoco McQueen, or as Hallmark called it, Blue Lightning! It is very important to make sure you say it very excitedly. I mean, they put that exclamation point there for a reason. I can only take so many Cars puns, okay? And some of these Cars Christmas puns really get to me, like this one. Fuel-Tide Fun. Get it? Like Yuletide? Yeah, they did it in the diecast line too, and the Fillmore for Mater Saves Christmas is officially called Fuel-Tide Cheer Fillmore, but some of these Christmas puns get so lazy. Look at this one. Dreaming of a white wall Christmas. I hate this. I hate this. You don't need to force a car pun in there. It's fine. It's perfectly fine without one. Bright lightning! See, we just had blue lightning, and now we have bright lightning! I don't even get it. I don't even get what the pun there is. Is there even a pun? It's just like 2 words. This is like the backpacks all over again. Anyway, beyond having that very confusing wording, I wanted to talk about this one because it features some character artwork I've never seen anywhere else with this Cars 2 Christmas McQueen design. Most Cars Christmas merchandise uses the Holiday Hotshot McQueen design from Mater Saves Christmas, which has several officially made CG renders and is still released in merchandise to this day. But I've never seen a Cars 2 version of it before. And I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. It looks like green flames and also a green Hudson Hornet Piston Cup logo on the hood. Mater, we saw this render of him on some other stockings, and Guido, I think that's just a modification of his regular Cars 2 artwork, but I really like this Cars 2 Christmas design, and it's really obscure, isn't it? I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about this ever. I didn't know it existed, and it's cool to think that they created a special render for some post-Cars 2 era McQueen merchandise to make sure his design stays consistent with how he's looking in the franchise currently. This stocking uses those same 3 images, and also features a little plush Lightning McQueen built in as part of it, who's making the exact same face as the one down below. It's kind of weird that they're both there, and I don't know, this McQueen face doesn't look too good in the first place. He looks like he's in pain. This next one was sent to me on my Discord server, and I originally wasn't going to include it because I couldn't find any other images of it. Then I found its original eBay listing, which says that these are talking stockings, so presumably you squeeze the plush Lightning and Mater that are kind of grossly attached to these stockings and they say things. What is there for them to say? Wow, look, Lightning, I am attached to a large sock that you put items in. Wow, Mater, I too am part of a large sock that you put items in. That's just my theory for what they might say. Let me know what you think they said down in the comments, because I don't know, because that eBay post was deleted, and I couldn't find any information on these, other than one other image. Yikes. If none of those stockings interested you, why not take matters into your own hands and create your own using this felt kit, where you can make your very own Lightning McQueen that doesn't have a Rust-eze logo on his hood, and these nice cacti with ornaments on them, and you could even put Ryan's name up on top. Who's Ryan? I don't know. I assume this includes other letters so that you could make, other names. But this is clearly a very old item, judging by the packaging. It was clearly made when Cars first came out back in 2006, and while it is still available for sale on Amazon from a third-party seller, I couldn't find any other information on it, so I'd like to live in ignorance and pretend that the only name included is Ryan, so that this product only suits people named Ryan. My name isn't Ryan, but if yours is, you're in luck. I have a stocking just for you. Also, I just gotta bring up the fact that it's labeled as ages 13 and up. Presumably because it requires hot gluing or stitching. I guess you would buy this, and make it for somebody else who's younger. I just think it's funny that on this Cars stocking it says 13 and up. That is far past the age of anyone who would want a Cars themed stocking. Other than me, of course. I gotta get my hands on those talking stockings. Everybody loves a good, giant, light-up, tacky inflatable, right? Honestly, giant light-up, tacky inflatables tend to do a pretty good job capturing the character that they're supposed to look like, and the Cars ones are no exception. I really don't have much to say about these. I just kind of feel obligated to bring them up as they are a staple of tacky Christmas decorations, and there are several different Cars ones. Like, for example, Lightning with a tree on his roof. Here's one of Mater carrying a present with his tow hook. Again, not that much to say. There's also this one of Lightning with an elf hat, which is kind of strange because it has a 95 on his hood, and no other McQueen Christmas merchandise that I've ever seen has that. Once again, this is based off of the Holiday Hotshot design, which has a blank hood, so I don't know, it just looks kind of weird with something there. It's almost like they thought, hey, no one will know that this is Lightning McQueen unless we slap a big ol' 95 on him. It looks fine, it just looks kind of off. I have nothing to say about this Mater one. I just thought this promo image was really funny. I know that kid is there to show scale, but I love how he's pointing at him like,
"Gee, Mom, look! It's Tow Mater's engine! Can I go inside and play Fortnite now?"
What are kids into these days? Do they still like Fortnite? What's the big thing that, every kid is into now? Are Mighty Beans still a thing? Everyone loved Mighty Beans when I was in the first grade. And finally, to wrap up, let's talk about a few little Christmas statues. These are sold all over the place, especially at Hallmark, another very Hallmark-heavy item, and I saved these for last because they're the most cursed. Like this one. This one is called One Stuck Truck. As you can see, Mater has gotten his tongue stuck on a pole, like the scene in A Christmas Story. I'm now realizing that I think this is actually an ornament. I think there's a hook on it, which I did not see before. Looking around, it seems to be from 2009. I thought this was a little statue, but no, this is also an ornament. Oh wow, I'm still keeping it here at the end of the video because it is terrifying. I love the fact that the sign says Radiator Springs on one side and North Pole on the other, as if those two are remotely close to each other. And man, Mater's tongue has some distance on it. Why is it so long? It's built like Jar Jar Binks. And finally, I have been sent this one on more than one occasion over the years. It's a statue of Lightning McQueen with human Santa. It is very uncomfortable. Of course, knowing me, the part that bothered me the most was the fact that it's a Holiday Hotshot McQueen design, but in the Cars 2 mold. But the part that probably bothers the other 99.9% of people watching this video is the fact that he's with a human being. I think it's kind of cute in concept. It's part of a set of statues. It's similar to those statues of the kids riding inside of the Cars vehicles as if they are large-scale toy cars that I've shown in several other episodes. I actually found this company's website alongside the description for another similar item. This one has Lightning in his regular World Grand Prix design with Santa standing next to him. Although Lightning, of course, is still missing a lot of details. You can see it was part of their North Pole series, originally retailed for $30. And the cool thing is they have all of their discontinued items archived on their website, which is really nice. You can see it says introduced May 2011, retired December 2012. Lightning has just been polished and waxed, ready to race. A part of the North Pole collection, inspired by magic and charming legends, bringing Christmas dreams to life for all. Handcrafted and hand-painted porcelain figure. You think I'd have more to say about this? You think I'd be roasting this more? Yeah, I made the obvious joke of, oh no, it's Lightning McQueen with a human being, but I honestly think these are fine. They're harmless, they're simple little Christmas statues. They'll give me nightmares, but not nearly as many as one stuck truck will. I think these work perfectly fine with what they're going for. Again, they're just these cute little Christmas statues, like a kid asked for a Lightning McQueen or a Mater for Christmas, so Santa's there fixing him up. I think that's a cute concept. Did there need to be a Cars crossover with this line of porcelain figures? No, not at all. But for what it's worth, I think it's okay, and the super simplistic art style definitely helps make it look kind of appealing. It's not the worst, it's not the best, it's pretty cursed, it's not that blessed. Man, Eminem's got nothing on me. The only other one of these that I could find out there was one of Mater with Santa. There's also this North Pole Rally Speedway setup that actually says McQueen's race headquarters. I did not realize that originally, so this really is like a full set of Cars themed ones. It's pretty cute. I really have nothing else to say about these. They're odd, but I think they're alright. Like I said, though, did not need to have anything to do with Cars, did not need that crossover in there. But there you have it, guys. A bunch of weird Disney Cars Christmas products. If you celebrate Christmas, then I hope you have a great Christmas. I hope you have a great holiday season in general, regardless of what you celebrate. I hope you all have a great rest of 2022 and a very happy new year. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining me through our many adventures looking at weird products this year. And I'm very sorry for all of the cursed things that I've shown you in the past 12 months, but don't you worry. There will be many, many more Weird Products episodes to come in the new year. I have a lot of episodes I want to do, a lot of characters I want to focus on. I want to do sequels to the board game and the puzzle episodes. I want to do new episodes on Lightning and Mater. I want to finally do an episode on the World Grand Prix racers and the Piston Cup racers and one on Mac. A lot of plans for 2023 with Weird Products. I'm sorry in advance. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.